Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today is a transfer rumours video. It's quite a big one today as well, as you can see by the title. A lot of rumours flying about with Messi potentially leaving Barcelona after he supposedly has requested to leave the club. A few more things gone about today. Kompany has retired from professional football and is now doing managing full time. And Douglas Luiz talks to Man City are going on apparently. Before we do get into today's video though, make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and press that notification bell so you're notified as soon as I upload. We are also going for that 10k mark, so yeah, all subscribers much appreciated. We're about 130 off now, so we're getting nearer. Yeah, let's see if we can hit that before the new season begins. Anyway, without further ado, let's go on into today's video. Starting with the big one, Messi to Manchester City. It started breaking yesterday from a very reliable Barcelona journalist, the same journalist that broke Neymar to PSG. He said that pretty much Messi wants to leave Barcelona. The quote here, Marcelo Bechler, I think that's how you say it, his quote was, Messi told club directors he wants to leave and it was because he doesn't believe in the project. So, that sounds very promising, especially as a City fan, because for years, Messi's always been the club City's been most likely... No, City's always been the club that Messi's been most likely to go to. It just makes sense. We've been building for Pep, and Pep's just made for Messi, isn't it? It's the duo no one could complain about. Obviously, we've seen Pep on several occasions say he is nothing as a manager without Messi, Xavi and Iniesta. And, you know, we could bring Messi back to him, and hopefully that'll help us win the Champions League next year. Reports coming out that City would supposedly be willing to pay any price. I disagree with this. I don't think we would be like that. I equally don't think it's right to be like that. Because at the end of the day, going forward, our options we're set going forward, really. I know we do technically a new striker, but I wouldn't be going all out spending 3 digits on Messi when his contract's up at the end of next season. We are leading the race. The odds are that we are most likely to sign him. Barcelona at the only club that's more likely to keep hold of Messi as of the start of next season. It would be a dream come true to see the greatest player of all time play at the Etihad. Getting on the back of this shirt, you'd make, to be honest, any money you do spend on him, you'd probably make back in shirt sales alone, just because Messi come to City. That's just something I never thought I would say. And it would be really exciting to see Messi play with Aguero and under Pep. That is just a thing of dreams. Obviously, Messi can play in several positions. He could play in the attack midfield role, he could play in the wide role, or he could play a striker. We could see him play that false 9 role that we played against Real Madrid, and he's obviously the best in the world at doing that, as we saw under Pep. The one disadvantage for this is that obviously does hold Foden back a bit. You'd say probably narrows his game time, considering where there's just more attacking players there. I still back Foden to get game time, but its game time would obviously decrease significantly should Messi sign, which, by the way, I don't actually think will happen. I think it's more likely than it ever has been, but I still don't think it will. I've got a feeling it'll just be like it normally does for the last 5 or 6 years. Every year it's come out Messi wants to leave, and in the end he's just stayed at Barca and had a massive increase in his wages, which, by the way, is something I wouldn't want to do. I wouldn't want to wreck our wage structure in order to get him. Although I guess players would understand it is Messi, so he deserves higher wages than them all, I still wouldn't want to destroy our wage structure just to bring Messi in. However, saying this, apparently, according to some reliable Barcelona journalists, his entourage this year has been even more quiet than usual. They're not really said anything. They're staying silent on the matter. Normally they come out and speak about it because they're just trying to push for a new contract, and the fact they're staying silent potentially could show something. And also, Barcelona are in the worst place they've been in decades after that 8-2 defeat to Bayern Munich. They've got a bad president in Bartomeu. And they've got Koeman coming in, who I personally rate, but Barcelona fans don't seem too happy. They've got an aging squad. If Messi was to leave, this year is probably the year he would want to do so. Swiftly moving on to Vincent Kompany. He announced today that he is retiring from professional football. It's a sad sight to see. City legend obviously left at the end of the 18-19 season after City won a domestic treble. He scored that goal against Leicester. But yeah, after a season of player manager, and I think he ended up just doing player coaching instead, he is now become full-time manager, a 4-year contract at Anderlecht, which, by the way, takes to 2024, the year I'm hoping Pep is going to sign a new contract too. There will be a video on Pep signing a new contract later this week after I've done the season review and season player ratings, which will be out in the next 2 days. But yeah, Kompany, what a great career he had. Obviously won a few Belgian titles. Didn't quite do great for Anderlecht last season, but Anderlecht have been massively down recently, sort of the last 5 years. So it wasn't really expected for him to be winning titles and stuff. But he did win 2 Belgian titles, 4 Premier Leagues, 4 Carabao Cups and 2 FA Cups, plus a number of Community Shields. A career I don't think anyone would be too dissatisfied with. Now, the final transfer rumour for today's video. Douglas Luiz is linked with a return to Manchester City. The Brazilian Aston Villa central midfielder has been rumoured today, with the City rumoured to be triggering our 25 million buyback clause. Not too sure how much realisticness is in this, I don't know if that's a word. But yeah, we've already had players in position. We've already got Gundogan, Ferner and Rodri. Ferner obviously could just be a 5th choice centre back or a 4th choice centre back next year, which I understand. Gundogan, we could have hopes to play him higher up the pitch. He could also be going in the next few years. And Douglas Luiz, I think this is the only year we can trigger that release clause. It might be next season, I'm not too sure. And he is obviously going to be worth more than that next year should he continue his form this season. Villa fans raving a lot about him, pretty much saying he's been one of their best players this year, alongside Jack Grealish. So that is very, very high praise when you consider they want 18 million for Jack Grealish. It's obviously a buyback clause because we had him before. We would be able to get a work permit for him now because we'd spend X amount of money on him, which would be enough to trigger the buyback. And if we wanted to, I'm pretty confident we would be able to sell him on for more. And it'll be interesting to see how he does. I can't say I've watched him much, but Villa fans do seem very, very happy with him. I've seen Villa fans saying they'd be as sad as they were when Gareth Barry left. And Gareth Barry was a very, very underrated player at City. Did a very, very solid job. And I'd take someone like that in this team. It could be someone that plays double pivot alongside Rodri. I think he's a bit quicker than him. He's a bit more nimble than him and a bit more agile than him, which is definitely a benefit because that's one thing Rodri lacks. He lacks pace and agility. So having that in that midfield role could be very beneficial. I've got a feeling it could definitely be decent business, and like I said, if we need, he's not great. There's no way we'd get less than 25 million in return for him. He's got age on his side as well. So yeah, all in all, I'll be pretty satisfied with this transfer. However, not sure it's going to happen. I reckon it's just one of those pointless rumours. Anyway, just before we end today's video, it has actually just been confirmed at the time of recording. David Silva will also be getting a statue outside the Etihad Stadium to commemorate his services to Manchester City, which is great to hear. Him and Vinny now should be having one. Hopefully Kun as well once he leaves, potentially end of this year as well. Anyway, that's all from me today. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, turn the notification bell on. There will be another video tomorrow with a season review of how I think this season has gone as a whole. But yeah, like I said, subscribe. We're aiming for that 10k mark. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow in the video. Goodbye.